What's up traders, DaveFX Hunter here, and this is the last video for the 2020. So I wanna thanks everyone for doing a business with me, following me, supporting me, discussing the markets with me, and in the end putting a trust in my skills and my passions for the markets. Really, my friends and clients, thank you really much. It means a lot for me, and I will definitely continue in delivering the best what I can. So right now I want to say a little bit words about what happened in the last year, to evaluate and say some of my opinions, etc. So first of all, probably no one has expected this coronavirus crisis, and right now maybe even less, even more, no one was expected this, what's gonna happen with the economy. And I must say that right now I'm not surprised about anything, right? Since I have seen the oil in the negative numbers, it doesn't surprise me. And I have a feeling, right, with this coronavirus, with these vaccinations, lockdowns and these things, maybe the chipping, maybe the, you know, the erasing the money, putting everything to the digital. For me, it all looks like what was the conspiration a couple of years ago is becoming true right now, right? So really weird, and I think that it looks like the governments, the central banks, and the banks are trying to make the gap between the poorest and the richest even bigger. Right? Why? Because normally, as you can see, that the Fed has printed more than 22%, more than 22% of the whole circulation of the USD in the economy. They printed in just in this year. It's a big devaluation of the USD. But what actually happened? This money did not end up in the small businesses or in the people's pockets, in the people's who needs it. Where this money flows goes as a liquidity injections into the biggest companies, which are actually the buying own shares, which are growing up, right? So what happened? The poor people, they don't have the shares. Rich people, they have most of the shares, the stocks, the things. So they actually buying it. So the richest people even becoming more rich, and the poor more poor, right? So it's a really weird word for me. Sometimes I'm thinking about it, and for me it looks like if we look 1,000 years back, where was you know, the slavery and the masters, nothing actually has changed. There is still slavery, right? Because the definition of the slavery is that the people works, the slave works for the clothes, food, and for the space where he can you know, sleep. And if you look at it like this into current society, actually many people lives like this. Only there is a little bit illusion about the freedom which you actually don't have. And currently with these lockdowns and these things and forcing into the vaccination, for me it looks like we're losing the freedom again, right? So it's really weird for me for this year what happening, and I must say that I hope that it's gonna get better somehow, or maybe that this evil which is this behind of these the richest people will be stopped somehow, right? So okay, so let's look back what happened on the forex markets and on the results of the trading and the services I do. So yeah, I must say that the previous year was for me much better. I actually turned that 5k account into the 120k profit, right? You can look on these results on the MQL5. I still have this account in there, which I'm offering right now for the copy trading. And based on that, maybe many people invested with me in my fund, which I have opened in the February, right? So I was expecting my target was not to make such profit, because of course on that account I was doing the high risk trading with the 60% drawdown. For me it's okay, you know, because it's the money which is for the gambling, but I cannot do that with the fund, with the client's money, with yours money. And so definitely the profit was expected to make a little bit smaller, but I must say that we actually ended around a 30% profit, and if we reduce my commission, then it's around like 23 or something like that. So I think maybe a lot of clients could be a little bit disappointed, and I must say that I feel disappointed as well. But in the end, if we look to some other funds and other strategies, many people lost the money. So if we ending the year above the 20% profit, it's still good. If I look into my mobile app of my bank, and there is a funds where I can invest, there is a many of them is for this year in the loss, and many of them made just a 5%, or something like that. So we're still doing better, and I hope that next year it's gonna be much better, and actually make the steps which will help us to make a better results. With the signals very similar, we ended around the 25% profit, right? So this with the risk 1% per trade. So there was a maximum drawdown around the 10% and the 25% profit, right? So it's more like a professional trading, like a hedge fund trading. Next thing is which I am really glad, and it's my whole year project, which I have been cooperated with my friend and decoder, which is doing a great job, is the development of my website, where we're collecting automatically the COT data. Now we have this own charts where you have this 4 time frames view, and we have these levels, right? Amazing. It's in the platform as well, MT4. Now we have another upgrade, which is actually showing, just look at the website, and if you click to the levels, it will show you the tab where is the levels which are the closest, right? So even before you go to the charts, you can see already the opportunities in here. And the latest thing, I of course want to write, I decided that I will write something like the brochure or trading guide or ebook, which will help you to understand how to trade such levels. And I decided to include something about the psychology as well. And yeah, but I said I will make it into the next year, in the beginning of the next year, but actually I realized it's too much thoughts and the things which I want to put together. So it probably will be made in the way that I will create what I will have, I will publish that, and there will be some updates later, right? So yeah, that's definitely what I'm working on and want to help you with if you don't have any strategy. But my friends, remember this: anything is possible if you put your energy and time into it, right? Don't wait for anyone to lead your way, right? You don't have to wait for me to tell you what to do, right? That is what I was the whole year, that everyone was asking me how to trade COT, how to do this, how to do that. I always answer, but there is not better way than if you take the idea and you put your time and energy into it, and you develop it by yourself. I have shown one video where I have shown how I try to understand the COT. You must go week by week for this data, right? As well, the thing is, the COT is not the only one thing which could work. I mean, for some intraday tradings, or even for the swing trading, if you use the good levels, the good institutional levels, you don't even need to look for the COT. I don't say it's a holy grail, right? So there is many ways how to do it, but I personally like to include all this into that. So for the next year, the plan for the next year will be on the MEM account or my fund to be delivering around 6% monthly average. Every month I want to deliver 6%, right? With the maximum risk 30%. That's for my MEM. For the signals, I definitely want to be doing still same trading only. That's what I will be doing over this Christmas period. I will be calculating if maybe the profitability isn't bigger, if I will not be closing the partial profits, or even maybe do it. I will simply be recalculating the probability, and on the signals I will raise the risk to the 2% for sure. So as well, this account, the signals is as well included on the my FX book right now, so it's everything completely transparent. This last month we had a 4.5% profit, right? Okay, so this is it, my friends. I wish you happy holidays, happy Christmas, stay safe with your family, and hopefully next year is gonna be much better, especially during for this corona crisis, and we will do good on trading. Thank you for following me. Enjoy your time. Bye bye.